good, boys? Zach back here with another video. In today's video, I'm really going to be bringing you guys through my entire day and exactly what I do on a day-to-day basis as somebody who does e-com full-time. I haven't picked up the camera in a minute, so it's going to be an interesting vlog. But right now, I'm just going to come down here. I'm just going to sit at my desk and kind of get planned for the day. So kind of everything that I do, like the first thing that I do every single morning when I wake up is I'll check my ad account and then check kind of like the stats on it, just see how everything's performing. Just make sure everything's running smoothly before I get in the shower and then get my day started. So I already did that this morning. That's the first thing I do. Then I go ahead and plan out my day. So right now I've been going through like what I'm about to do today. I'm going to be writing 6 scripts for one of my brands, so that will take up the majority of the time today, because that normally takes me like to write 6 normally takes me around like 3 to 4 hours. Writing scripts and the copy you actually put in it is like one of the most important things, like especially if you have a video editor and you're delegating like that other task. Like writing your script and really making sure you understand your customer. Kind of what I do is I'll do it in batches, and I'll do it in batches of 3. And as I'm writing it out, I'll also be doing more research. I'll have like my research doc pulled up, and I'll also maybe have like a Reddit forum or like some reviews pulled up, so I can really speak in the voice of my customer and really like understand like how they're talking, what kind of like buzzwords that they're using, what are their really deep desires that they're hoping to get out of this product. So basically that's what I'm about to be doing for the next probably 3 to 4 hours. I always start my day with writing scripts for one of my brands because that's always the highest leverage thing that I can do every day. So I'm about to get into that, and then I'll pick up the camera when we kind of switch what we're doing. All right, what's good, boys? Just got finished up writing 6 scripts. Right now I'm testing 2 different angles on these 2 batches of scripts. I'm really confident in these angles because last night when I was doing market research, I found some crazy shit that I was like, all right, I gotta test this out. Like I gotta see if this angle actually hit. So that's what I'm doing. I just wrote up the script. I just sent those videos over to the editors, and I just got some videos back that they just finished up editing up for me. So I'm about to go over those real quick. Then after I go over those, I'm probably gonna eat for the first time today. Normally I like wait to eat till like 12 to 2, like in that time. Right now it's 11:15, so it's a little earlier than I normally eat. But I still have a couple more things I have to do, like watch the videos that my editors sent back, make sure that they're good to go or if they need any revisions. And then I'm also gonna be responding to some of my students that are inside of my one-on-one mentorship program. Just getting back to them, just making sure that they have the right game plan going forward. Also a quick little shout out to Xander, just hit his first 100K month, so last 30 days 100K. He's absolutely killing it right now, and he joined the program around 3 months ago. He did have a Q4 pump and dump that he did like 40K with earlier. Now we got him on an evergreen product that he's actually turning into a real brand right now, so he's getting really good at direct response copywriting and everything like that, and actually being able to make his own ads, because those are the ones that actually get to scale. So it's really good to see that he's going to take that brand to massive ass numbers. This is just a start. I think that past 30 days, like I think he started the store around like 45 days ago, so he's done like probably like a close like 120K in revenue on this store, so that's a really good thing to see. But yeah, for right now I'm just going to go over some of these ads that my editor sent back to me, respond to the students, and then I'm about to get some food. All right, bet. Just finished up with that, dude. The fucking videos that my editor just sent me back are fire, so I'm about to get those up into my ad account as fast as possible. Right now I'm just cooking. We got the rice cooking right now, and then the beef's just waiting to get cooked up. I've been cooking a lot recently because like I don't know if like any of you guys like OGs or like remember my first couple videos that I made, or the first couple vlogs that I made actually inside this crib, bro. I was fat as shit, bro. I'll maybe pop up like a picture on the screen right here or something like that, but dude, I was fat as shit. So I had to lock in, so I started cooking a lot more and like stopped door-dashing like crumble and shit every single night. Dude, this ground beef and rice bowl that I'd be making every single day, it's so fire, dude. Like it almost makes you not even like want to go out to eat unless it's like Kava or Chipotle, then I'll slide. But like this, you put this seasoning in that I get from Whole Foods, bro, it's so good. And I'll show you like the lineup for toppings. The cheese, the pickles, this like little dressing sauce is gas as fuck, some lettuce, and then I top it off with chips, and then like I'll take like a shot or 2. just joking, but right now, I need to find a fucking spatula. That's what I need to do. Find a spatula, and then we gotta cook this ASAP, bro, because like that's the only part is like sometimes this takes long. We're chilling. The only bad thing about cooking sometimes is just like it takes like longer. Like it'll take like 30 minutes to 40 minutes out of your day versus door dashing, which is what I used to do a lot. But I mean, I'm kind of chilled on that a little bit. I still will do it like every once in a while, like especially if I'm like working, I don't really have time to cook. Hit up the DoorDash app, it's a fucking cheat code. Anyways, I'm about to cook up this food, then I'll show you all the final result.
God damn, motherfucker.
Just got finished up eating that meal, and then I also grabbed another Monster, bro. I need more energy for the day, because normally, like, after I eat my first meal, I'm just fucking dead. But now kind of the next thing that we're going into for what I'm doing for work today is I'm just going to be doing a bunch of market research for the next couple hours. This is another super important task and a really needle-moving task, because if you can find stuff when you're doing market research, you can find new angles that you can come up with to test, different types of avatars to target, just things like that. And I also do kind of want to give you guys some sauce about kind of like where dropshipping is going. So like, as you guys know, like Caladot is getting super competitive right now. Like a lot of people are struggling with like finding products and actually being able to get them to scale. If I could give you guys one tip, the biggest thing that will literally change your dropshipping journey is just getting good at direct response marketing and being able to make your own ads. Yes, like you can rip Calo and you can scale like decent, but like most of you guys, like you're able to find good products. You understand the criteria that goes into it and everything like that, but then you run a product for maybe like 14 days and then it ends up just dying out because you don't know how to make your own ads. You don't know why the rip that you have right now is actually working, so you can't capitalize off that and you can't scale that angle that rip creative is hitting. So really getting vertical when it comes to making like voiceover ads, which is like the main style of ad that I make. I also make AI UGC as well. But my best performer is voiceover ads. Voiceover ads are so good because if you get really good at direct response marketing and you understand who you're selling to, you're going to be able to scale those so easily. So if I had one tip for you of how to basically go from like making around like 5 to 10K a month like in revenue with your store to being able to get to 100K, 200K a month, it's really just getting really good at direct response copywriting. And then when you do get to that scale where you're making your own ads, like make sure you have a video editor. It makes the process 10 times easier not editing your own ads. I teach all of this and all my step-by-steps when it comes to writing all the scripts, when it comes to like how to get video editors. I go over all of that inside of my one-on-one mentorship. So if you guys are interested in that, that'll be the first link in the description. But anyways, for the next probably like 2 to 3 hours, I'm just gonna be doing deep market research, really trying to understand my avatar. This is like my second work block, like kind of how I set up my days. Like the first work block will be like right after I wake up. I'll work for like 4 to 5 hours before I get hungry, then I'll get something to eat, and then I'll get right into my second work block. Again, this will be like 3 to 5 hours, kind of depending on what I have to get done for the day. And these two deep, like really deep work sessions where you're not really checking anything, you're just really going in on like what you need to get done, that's how you're going to move the needle. So make sure that these are very important tasks that you're doing, and then any other like spare time that you have throughout the day, make those like that kind of like the tedious tasks that like you have to do, but like you really don't need to be super focused. Just make sure like anything where you need to be super focused, put them in blocks where like for that 2 hours, for that 3 hours, nothing's going to distract you. That's how you're really going to be pushing the needle. But yeah, let me get into this market research and I'll catch up with you boys after that. All right, boys, 3-hour market research session in the book. Bro, the best thing to do when you're doing market research is like throw on some like flow state ass music, bro. Like don't listen to anything. Actually, I still listen to podcasts. Like watching ecom podcasts are good as well, but like some flow state ass vibey music is so valid when you're doing like insanely trench work, when you're doing like manual market research. But the market research session did go really well. I found some new marketing angles that I do want to take with this product. So definitely tomorrow I'm gonna plan on a scripting session for that product. But right now we're just kind of chilling because, dude, my brain is fucking fried. I wrote 6 scripts earlier today. Did 3 hours of market research, so my brain's a little fried, so I'm just chilling outside for a little bit. But anyways, like the view's looking fucking insane right now. I'll come back out here when the sun sets, maybe, hopefully. Hopefully I don't forget, but dude, the view's looking mad nice up here. But probably in about 7 months from now, we are gonna be moving into a house. Like the high rise and everything, like it's fun, like it looks cool and everything like that. But I don't know, I just want a fucking house, bro. I want a driveway, I want a garage, like I want a fat ass like living room and everything. Like this place has plenty of room, plenty of space, but it's like, I don't know, a house would just be so cool, especially like if you go. Sorry, some fucking cars just ripping down the street, but like if you go over in like Scottsdale area, like you can get some just crazy ass cribs. So we've been looking on Zillow a little bit for kind of like what we want to move into later, but I mean for right now, like this apartment will do. It's really nice. Right now I'm just chilling outside. One of my friends who lives over in Phoenix is about to slide over here in I think like an hour. He used to do organic. He's one of my friends from my hometown who moved out here, and he just started paid ads. There's like he's starting, so like he's about to slide over with his computer. I'm gonna help him a little bit when it comes to like product research and actually finding a product. So that brother's getting put on the sauce for free. So I mean, you guys can get put on the sauce for free if you just watch all my other YouTube videos. Yeah, he's sliding over in a little bit. Then also I want to talk a little bit about market research and why it's so important to actually do your manual research, right? So I was talking about this with one of my ecom friends the other day. Like the people who like don't do fucking manual research or like actually say like if you only use ChatGPT to do your research, like you're gonna get cooked because ChatGPT, like if you actually like look at like what it's giving you, like if you tell ChatGPT I need 5 marketing angles for this weight loss supplement, like it's gonna give you the most bullshit, just things that the customer aren't even saying. Like do your research, go on Reddit, Amazon reviews, YouTube, TikTok, go to your competitor, look at their reviews, look at their ads. Like you can do so much manual research yourself. I'm telling you, you're gonna learn way more about your customer when you actually do it that way. So then when you do go to write the script, now like you have it in your brain because you did the manual research, so you know, all right, bet this is how they speak, right? This is one of like their major problems. Like if it's like a woman, maybe she has like a fupa or something, like it's like the thing that's on your stomach, like right below like your abdomen, like she's like really puffy there, has a lot of fat there. Like you guys can find so many different marketing angles and actually be able to write your scripts so that the customer will be like, oh, it feels like he's talking directly to me, not just some like random ad that's being super general. Also, when you guys are writing your ads, make sure you're being very specific in the angle that you're actually targeting. Like don't try to target like 5 different angles or like have 5 different types of benefits or 5 different problems that your product solves. That's just going to confuse the customer because like let's say the customer is suffering with sleep loss. You say something like, oh, this helps with sleep loss, joint pain, back pain. It also helps with brain fog, like, and like you're just saying like a bunch of like random shit that doesn't really relate, or maybe like all your product does help all those things. But if somebody just has problem sleeping, just has problem going to bed or sleeping through the entire night, the second you bring up like, oh, it helps with joint pain because it helps with like the inflammatory system inside of your body, like well, the second you start like adding too many benefits, like your ads aren't really going to make sense anymore, and it's not going to be using the rule of one and actually targeting one specific person. So that's just kind of some sauce that I have for that. But right now I'm probably about to chill out here for a little bit, and then my boy should be coming over here in a second, and I'll pick back up later. All right, what's good, boys? It's a little later in the day now. Kind of peep y'all the sunset. Shit's low-key looking mad majestic. Right now I'm fucking watching the Broncos game on the fucking live stream. It's overtime right now. If you guys didn't know, I've been like a Broncos fan since I was a little kid. Obviously I grew up in Minnesota, so it's a little random, but like my dad was like a lifelong fan and he always used to watch them, so he kind of like made me watch them. So I mean, they're like the #1 seed or some shit this year. I've literally watched fucking 0 football games this year, bro. I don't be watching any sports, bro. I used to fuck with the UFC mad too, but like I low-key stopped watching that, bro. But yeah, right now we're just finishing up a few things. I mean, I don't really have too much left to do. I'm just uploading all the rest of my ads in my ad account. Like low-key, normally I put in like another work shift, like right now, like do something else. But since like my friend just came over, I'm probably gonna help him with like product research a little bit, and then we'll see like what else we do tonight. I don't know if we're gonna maybe get something to eat. If we do get something to eat, I'll bring you guys along with that. Actually, no. One thing I'm about to do tonight is I'm about to create like 10 image ads real quick. Normally it goes take like 30 minutes or some bottom of funnel statics to get into my ad account because I low-key realize like they need them. That is the one thing about statics is that they do die out really fast. So, like if you are going to use them, you have to make sure that you're like keeping constant rotation with them. So yeah, I'm about to make some statics. I hope you guys are kind of like getting like how much like effort you actually have to put into ecom every single day if you actually want to be successful with it. Like I've already put in like 8 hours today and I'm still about to do like a little bit more work. Like obviously if you're working like a job or like you're in school or something, like you don't need to put in this much work. That's why I always like preach like just one brand, like especially if you're in the beginning stage, like stop focusing on trying to like launch like 10 fucking products at the same time. Focus on one brand. Like the reason why I have to work so much is because I'm basically like the content strategist for all my brands because I haven't hired that out yet. And I probably won't hire that out for like a minute because it's pretty hard to find like people who are actually like really good at being a creative specialist. So that's kind of something that I'm just doing for right now, and I don't really want to branch out or like expand on that yet. But let me cook up these image ads and then I will pick back up if I have something more that we're doing. All right, update. The Broncos did end up winning. Now it's nighttime. Got done with all those image ads. I'm basically done with work for tonight. We're about to go get Chipotle, but like, dude, this shit looks so nice at night. That's the only thing about the crib I'm gonna miss. I mean, I think we are about to get one up like kind of on a mountain, so we'll still have a view, but like that view is so nice. Like the view every day to just come out here, like at the end of the day at night, just chill, fucking taking the view and everything's hell nice. But we're about to get Chipotle right now, so just throwing my shoes. We're about to head out. Waiting for Mr. J Trading to get done in there. Alright, bet. Alright, bet. Off to fucking Chipotle. Yo, what's good, boys? Just got finished done munching up that Chipotle. Absolutely fucking destroyed my gut because I haven't had that in a while. But right now, got my boy who's getting on paid ads right now. We're trenching right now in Callow. So about to find his ass a winning product tonight. Or just kind of get him like dialed in with like how I go about product research and everything. So yeah, we're probably about to be grinding this out for a decent amount, and then basically that will kind of like wrap up the workday and kind of like everything that I did. This will be a future case study that you will see. Trust, give it about 2 to 3 months. He'll have a 100K brand printing and he'll be on a case study, and then we can reclip this there. Same thing like I did with Xander. If you guys watched his case study, I literally said on the case study that like we'll be back with 100K, and as you guys saw earlier in the vlog, he had 100K month literally a month after filming that, or not even a month after filming that case study. Actually, let me pull that up. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, it was a month. I'm looking at my YouTube now. So yeah, literally a month after that case study that he made 38K, he ended up hitting 100K month with an actual brand because he followed all the systems that I actually teach when it comes to putting AIVO ads actually in place and scaling up our own ads with direct response copywriting, because when you do that, I'm telling you, it's 10 times easier to scale. If there's one thing that you guys need to get really good at, it's that. Yeah, we're about to trench Callow for a little bit, and then I'll catch up with you boys in a second. All right, boys, that's gonna conclude the day for me. Let's take one more last look at the view. Fucking nice as shit. And we got Mr. Dubs out here chilling, eating a nice little meal. Random ass desk out on the balcony. But yeah, anyways, I hope from today's video you kind of learned how I structure my day and how I go about working to get the most work done in a single day and actually be doing high leverage tasks. So that's kind of how I set up most of my days. Most of my days do have some sort of scripting in it and normally some sort of market research. It took a lot longer today because I was writing a lot more different like angles and I was testing some different concepts that I found today. So that's kind of why it took a lot longer and why I was doing that for a lot longer. But yeah, like especially if you have your brand at scale, like market research and scripting should be your top 2 priorities. Like making ads, that's literally how you're gonna skyrocket your fucking brand. But anyways, if you guys do want to learn all of that, I do run a one-on-one mentorship. So if you do want to apply, it will be the first link in the description. But with all that being said, boys, thank you all so much for watching this video. Also, let me know if you want me to post more vlogs. Otherwise, it's probably my last vlog for another minute. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Catch you boys. Peace out.